Morning Jet. Here I am, predictable as always, with my tea. And I'm still digging in the lotion bottle like a caveman. There's a whole lot down in here, and if I cut it open, I think it would like maybe dry out or something. So I'm just keep doing the old ooga booga until it's time to crack it open. Ooh, I think I got too much that time. That's all right. I got long arms. I've been thinking about what you said about I'm the one with the romantic side, and I've been thinking about the word romantic and romanticism. And until recently, I didn't really feel like I knew what that word meant. In a literary context, yeah, English romanticism, American romanticism, yeah, okay, I know that, but like being romantic, I've never been. These things that I have said to you over the past few months, I've never said anything that could even be considered close to comparable to anything I'd ever said before. I no, before it was never more than anything like, hey, I kind of like spending time with you. Let's spend more time together, type thing. There was never anything romantic involved. That just wasn't a part of who I was, and so all this is kind of new to me. Um, yeah, really new to me. I mean, up until now, I feel like I've only had two, major relationships, I guess. And one of those, I was a juvenile. My prefrontal lobe wasn't even developed yet all the way. And then, of course, the second one was my marriage. But neither one of those was romantic. No, it just wasn't me. But something is definitely different now. Um, this idea of being romantic to me feels like something that would kind of go above and beyond normal, emotional feelings for someone. Something extra. But in our case, this is not something extra. No, this is something essential. I I put myself, I took myself out of my body, and I kind of looked at the situation, and I was like, man, this is just um, in the face of a woman like you, and in the face of the feelings that I have for a woman like you. Um, yeah, it's essential. It's not extra. Um, the only thing that keeps my words from going farther or being more poetic is just my own personal limitations. My own intelligence limit, if you will. Um, it has nothing to do with my emotional limit, because right now that feels limitless. Um, when I think about you, or when I see you, because I think about something I said in one of the first videos that I made. I called you my dream girl, and I made those videos. There was no script. I was focused on doing something. What was it? Changing the oil in my truck, just so I didn't overthink what I was saying, and it just came out. And that's not something that became true after I met you. No, this idea that you or my dream girl has always been, even before I ever knew that you existed. It's like I had this image in my brain of the ideal woman. And in you, I have found her. So I'm powerless to not speak the way I do to you. Um, I hope you don't feel like I go overboard at times, because I really don't feel like I have gone overboard. I feel like I'm not capable of finding the words to go overboard, uh, to adequately explain the depths of my feelings for you. There just aren't words. I just can't attain those levels of um, what's the word? Linguistic prowess, if you will. Because there's still parts of this that don't feel entirely real, and it's not because I doubt my feelings for you, or I doubt your feelings for me. It's they don't feel entirely real, because I feel like maybe I kind of feel like I have accessed maybe a level of reality, a level of the universe that just a normal little dude like me, or mortal like me, is allowed to access. I feel like maybe I'm intruding on a level that's reserved for people or spirits on higher planes of existence, if you will. And because of this being on a higher level of existence, this these feelings, I they almost don't feel real. It um, all I can feel, all I can access as me, as a living, breathing human, um, it feels like all I can feel is the physical manifestations of this level. Um, things like the chest hurting, the butterflies in the stomach, the lightheadedness. Sometimes I get a little lightheaded. The forceful exhale that happens whenever I see a picture of you. Just things like that are just seem to be physical manifestations of this plane of existence that my feelings appear to be coming from. Today, when I was thinking about you, and thinking about us, and thinking about my feelings for you and my feelings for us, one word kept popping into my head, and that word is transcendent. I feel like what we have transcends words, um, transcends my ability to adequately put into words how I feel. Um, I think it transcends time and space as well. It like exists. We exist. It feels like we exist outside of the normal boundaries of time and space and sequence of day to day, hour to hour, this flow of time. I feel kind of like you and I have come here and kind of maybe cleaved to each other, and just time has stopped for us, and us alone. And that's pretty powerful. And yeah, I like the word transcendent to describe us. It's quite astounding, actually. I don't understand it, and I don't really even pretend to understand it. I'm just enjoying it, and I hope you're enjoying it as well. Um, you said in one of your latest messages that you've never opened up this like space to anybody before, and I'm here to tell you that I didn't open this space up for you either. When we first started talking, I was like, hey man, hey, this girl's kind of cool, she's as cool as I thought she was, maybe be a little flirtation, maybe meet her in person, but um, it was like something changed, you know. One day I'm looking in the mirror and hey, it's just Patrick, confirmed bachelor, no, no, nothing really special going on in his brain emotionally, Uh, and then it was like the next day I looked in the mirror and I didn't recognize myself. I was no longer just this, normal dude. And instead, I was a man that was in love with a woman named Jet. And, and I didn't recognize myself at the time. And so then began the process of explaining this to you without, um, scaring you off, if you will. I know some of them can seem kind of deep at times, but I feel like we understand each other more now and are more comfortable saying these things to each other um, without, fear of the other person, thinking, oh, no, no, this has gone too far, or this has gone far enough, or whatever. So, I'm a grown man, right? And there were, of course, a couple of women in my past. There were a couple of women before you, of course. And, but honestly, the way I feel now is I don't think there's going to be a woman after you. Um, no matter what happens between us, I just don't think I'm ever going to access these levels of emotion and affection and love and respect and desire for anybody else, because it would almost feel like a pastiche. It would feel fake at the time, because I would know that there's no way that this can be replicated with someone other than you. And to attempt to replicate it with someone other than you, Jet, would be dishonorable. It would taint what memories I would have at that time of this experience that I'm going through right now, that we're going through right now. So yeah, just know that I'm in this for the long haul. I really, really want to be with you, and I want to be with you, basically forever. You can say a long time, and forever doesn't really mean anything in the context, but um, yeah, I don't want anybody but you. I've never wanted anybody but you. Dream girl, remember? So I'm really excited to take this ride with you, go on this journey, this road trip, if you will. I'm really excited about it. I know maybe sometimes I don't seem excited about it, but yeah, my excitement comes through in some of the words that I write, because I go back and I read them, and that they affect me too. Probably as much as they affect you. It's Friday morning here, so I'm assuming it's Saturday night and you are sleeping there. So I hope you enjoy your Saturday. I have, I don't know, 5 or 6 more days to go out here. I will be leaving the ship somewhere around 2 a.m. Thursday morning for me, so 7 p.m. Friday night. No, 7 p.m. Thursday night for you. That's when I'll be leaving. I have a 10:30 a.m. Thursday morning flight home, so that'll be 3:30 a.m. Friday morning for you. So, yeah, by the time you get off work on Friday of next week, I will be at home, thinking about you and trying to get caught up on all the things that I have to get caught up on around the house. The coral gardens are coming along great. I am really looking forward to that first salad I am going to make out of them. And yeah, I'm excited to see my plants. I'm excited to talk to them. And I'm really excited to talk to you in person, or as close to in person as we can get. Yeah, that's all I have to say right now. I love you. I want to be with you. Um, I want you to love me. I want you to want to be with me. And yeah, I think we're going to make this work. And yeah, until next time, bye.